It's Ricky Blue. You're now tuned in to ANL Media.
Dope.
Silky beat.
Who are you?
I said this
Can
is.
this be the beginning? We can just make it like a whole bunch of bloopers in the beginning.
Yeah, we will.
All right.
Oh, so we can't talk now. I didn't even know you had a videographer.
Yeah, man. That's my brother-in-law.
Oh, really?
Our girls are real sisters,
Oh.
and our babies are 4 days apart. They brother cousins.
Wow.
It's like the universe just kept on making us be. Cool story. We were slick about the fight first time we met.
Really?
Yeah.
You and him?
Yes.
Damn.
But we ended up being like best friends.
Really?
It's crazy.
That's typically how it works out.
I thought we started already.
We probably did.
My bad. I'm joking.
Because we'll cut this in. Hey guys, this is Reneé with ANL Media. Yes, I did it again. Jeremy shaking his head. This is, okay, I'll start it over again. Damn.
I am. I'm is Reneé
That's how I
from
talk.
ANL Media. And we are here today with Ricky Blue,
Behind the hustle.
leader of the youth.
Okay, so let's just jump in. I'm not good at explanation or intros. Okay. Oh, it's 444.
Hey, you know what's funny? 444.
Do you keep seeing numbers? Like, okay,
Yes.
so are you into, and I'm starting to interview now, so are you into like numerology and all that?
I am.
You are?
I am.
Okay, because like all this past year, like I've been seeing 444.
Not only that, I think that's a product of more so like marketing conditioning. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, really?
But cool
Yeah,
story
it
about
could
that. My mom's basketball number was 33, right?
Okay,
So all throughout my life,
that makes sense.
33
that
has been
basketball.
Yeah. 33 has been like prevalent. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Like my number was 33. You know what
Really?
I'm saying? And then she passed away, and so after she passed away, man, I started seeing 333 everywhere. Everywhere. I catch it every day to this day.
Really?
Yeah. And so I looked it up, and it was something about like your benevolent caretakers are watching over you, and you are covered. And I was like, what? I started looking around like, nigga, what? Nigga, my benevolent caretakers, nigga.
Right.
But look, my dad, one day I was just sitting up, I was like, 333. He was like, why you say that? And I was like, oh, no, I catch it every day. He was like, nigga, I catch 444 every day. And I was like, for real?
Yeah.
And that means something along the similar lines. So like, yeah, numerology is like, it's interesting. I
is
think more than
very
anything,
interesting.
it's super interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So you used to play basketball then?
Yeah. Football more so.
Oh, really?
That-
So
yeah.
you was like a wide receiver then?
Tight end, defensive end.
Tight end. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
no wide receiver then.
I went as fast as the guys running 4.4s.
You had to be fast?
You had to
be
be
a
like
wide receiver?
You had to run down there 4 flat. When I was
guess
coming
so.
up in 5A football, you had to run 4 flat. Yeah.
Okay.
So I ran like a 4.
Where do you go to school at?
I went to Skyline.
Skyline.
Look, check this out. So, Real Grove, baby. I went to Edna Rowe Elementary,
Rowe.
home
Okay.
of the Road Runners. You know what I'm saying? Then I went to John B. Hood, which is no longer in existence anymore because apparently
And that's a problem too.
John B. Hood was like the biggest racist known to man, like the best Confederate soldier there was. So needless to say, they changed the name of that school.
Oh,
So,
okay. So it's still there. They just changed the name.
but
oh,
the
okay.
history is just like wiped away. It's
Okay,
like
should
some
be.
other name, International Academy or some shit.
Oh, gotcha.
It's still like a penitentiary.
Really?
Yeah. But
Yeah.
then I went to Skyline, and then my cluster gentrified itself and moved to North Dallas, and I ended up transferring to Conrad. So I was the
Conrad.
second graduating class of Conrad High School.
Okay.
Emmett J. Conrad, the first open heart surgeon in Dallas. Black man. Happy Black History Month. Yeah.
So, I have a few questions.
A few? That's every month. Every month.
Every month, yeah, it's not just one.
Yeah.
So I really want to know what
Okay.
are some artists that influence your music?
Oh, man, probably nothing that people think.
Nothing that people think. So,
Like-
because me, I would think from your music, I would say like, I don't know. You just remind me of like, along the lines of like Isaiah Rashad, Kendrick, those type.
That's interesting. I actually got my start alongside Isaiah Rashad, and I think he rapped like me.
As you should.
That nigga sound like me, cuz. No, he hard though, but
he's hard. I like him.
He still can't rap better than me. But amazing artist, friend, brother. We've been through a lot. But the artist that I closely like draw from, nigga, I love John Clemmer.
John Clemmer.
Saxophonist, amazing guy.
Okay.
Nigga, who else? What's that other nigga name? Herbie Hancock.
Herbie Hancock.
Cold. Miles Davis. Cold. Al Green. Cold. You know what I'm saying? As performers, you know, them niggas was like iconic.
Right, and I will say that you do have the best performance out of like the local artists that I have seen. Like you actually, you know how to rock the crowd. Because I remember at RBC, I come to see you.
And that's the thing, bro. Like either the crowd gonna look at you like, nigga, you smell like French fries, or you're gonna give them something to look at because they're there to speculate.
Exactly.
They have bought general admission to see what the hell you talk about.
Yeah,
so like
they trying to see you perform.
Yeah, and I was raised so closely by it. My dad and my uncles, they all had this this group called the NFG. It was the niggas from the Grove. And like they were like Dallas's NWA, you know what I'm saying? Punching niggas in the mouth, getting blackballed, you know what I'm saying? So of course their ceiling was super, you know what I'm saying, limited due to their infantile progress in the city. It was the beginning.
Yeah.
So you know, I always was around it. So I think a really big part of my musical endeavors was that like I never looked outside for like confirmation or even admiration. It was like it was a nigga in the living room that was harder than everybody I've ever heard in my life.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it was just, I always believe that like not only do parents have a huge responsibility when it comes to the taste of their children, but you almost have no control over your taste coming out the gate.
Yeah, you
are
don't.
what you were surrounded with.
Right.
You are what you were almost like, you know, saturated in.
Yeah.
Like my dad came home from being in, I forgot where, he was gone, I think he went to Montego Bay, like, right? And he came back and I was singing that song, lay it down, you hoes, lay it down.
Yeah.
And that was just me as a kid, like that. They played it too long around me, bro, and I was able to just get that you know, so that's where the consciousness and the grit kind of comes from, where they collide.
Yeah, because I will say you do seem to like you and Bobby seem to really be trying to push that conscious message where I just really don't see it in Dallas that much. It's like, it's really just y'all two.
What's weird is that niggas will have these broke nigga, rich nigga complexes with other broke niggas.
Yeah.
So it's like, y'all are, okay, look, these rich niggas is doing their thing. Like, let them flex and, you know, stunt with the Bentleys and the Beamers and all that. Like, yeah, do that. But like, when it comes to us, you either become a nigga that's emulating some shit you see, or you doing it because it's in you. And Bobby is one of the niggas you can look at and be like, oh, he doing that shit in that nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? So the biggest part about me is that, man, I got people that do care. You know, like my dad, like, nigga, my uncle, like if I get on the record and say some shit that don't line up with how I was raised, bro, somebody gonna come see about that, man.
Right. Yeah.
And my journey has been such on Front Street for my family that like, that's a constant reminder. Like I have to stay true to myself. Not that I ever considered not staying true to myself, but like, like how could I not? You know, I can't tell my grandmama to listen to my music and I'm saying shit like, nigga, I'm gonna fuck your bitch. Cause like, it's not that appealing no more.
It's not.
Nigga, you try, nigga, I'm gonna kill you, nigga. Nigga, I'm gonna kill you and everybody you run with. So I go hard as hell. But yeah, so you know, I think it's all a matter of not only how you were raised, but the decision. You know, when you decided to be who you wanted to be, you made a decision that you wanted to be who you are right now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And
it
whether
was
other
a
people
conscious
agree.
Decision.
Yes, bro. And some people are so swayed by not only like peer pressure, but like the unseen pressures that are just on us. Like, oh shit, I gotta be old dog ass nigga and no fucking on so now you the dirty dick nigga running around the city giving hoes, you know what I'm saying?
Right, exactly.
You know, like you didn't have to do that.
You didn't have to do
wasn't
that.
your time to go out like that, my nigga, but due to the variables that you chose, you know?
Right. Because honestly, I feel like if you're true to yourself That's well, number one. I feel like that's kind of the wave now,
Yeah.
anyway.
And that's
Is
fucked
that
up
what
that it's a
people wanna
fucking
see?
wave.
Yeah, that is a wave. Yeah,
Like,
being true to yourself.
Hey, bro, you should be
just being
an
honest.
individual, my nigga. That shit, man, that shit was hot right now.
Yeah.
Like, nigga, that's always been what's
It's
hot.
always been.
But like we convinced ourselves that like we had to
Fit
be
into
something
some
else.
sort of, box or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and-
be
and
like everyone
the
else.
weird thing about that is that like niggas be like, bro, individuality sells. Like they are pimping us, nigga.
They are.
Stop, like release the pimp hold.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But like it all comes from, I don't know, like not understanding self, I guess.
Yeah,
But,
yeah, and that's another thing too, because I know that I feel I've never been able to like really just sit down and talk with you.
yeah, man, we really
You know what I'm
partners. We
saying?
really partners. Yeah,
I know, because I
really,
just,
but it's
you
all
know,
good.
because
Yeah.
it's like, to know oneself is to, to me, I don't know. I think it just all boils down to love.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I
Yeah.
think if you love yourself,
Yeah.
then you're gonna, that's a part of knowing yourself. And I don't know how to really explain it.
No, I feel that.
But,
I not only resonate with that, but like
I feel like that's that higher level of.
a lot of people, it takes somebody who wasn't loved the right way to love the right way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So going through that traumatic experience, they say hurt people, but like
Right,
making
yeah.
that conscious decision to be like, yo, hold on. What am I putting out there?
Yeah,
Like
energy
what is
and all that.
And that's
yeah.
all I care about. Like I used to be like 12-year-old, like Googling my name.
Right.
And wouldn't nothing come up. And I don't know what I was thinking, but I have vivid memories of that,
Yeah.
And now I do it and I'm like, damn. Like that's tight.
Right.
Like I made it mean something when it didn't mean nothing to nobody. I was telling like chicks, bitch, my name Rikki Blue, way before it meant anything to anybody. And they'd be like, oh nigga, what the fuck that's supposed to mean, ugly? But
Yeah.
even back then, like I had
You always knew
idea.
that you were gonna be great.
Yeah.
That's the same thing I have always felt.
Yeah.
When I was young, I was like, I wrote something. I was like, I am the greatest. Like,
Yeah.
and of course, I hadn't done nothing.
Yeah.
But I just
yeah.
that's something that's just always, just kind of resonated with me. Is,
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
I'm here to be the greatest, and I see that in you, and I see that, of course, also in Bobby.
Yeah,
So,
definitely. And what's cool about me and Bobby, we actually from the same hood, went to the
Y'all
same
are?
elementary school.
Really? I did not know that.
Me and Bobby was in the same class, and then he transferred to 6A with Miss Beavers.
Oh, okay.
And yeah, I know.
Right.
I'm a real grown nigga, bro. Like I remember all this shit, cause like, bro, Bobby, you
Yeah.
know what, bro? Bobby is such a bro. I fuck with him just as a person. That's why it's really
Yeah,
hard.
that's what I'm saying. I fuck
it's
with
hard.
you, and
Yeah,
I really do
thank you,
fuck.
thank
I
you.
respect y'all,
Thank
and
you.
because y'all's energy and everything.
Man,
is
Bobby
just,
is just a real individual, bro. Like,
Yeah.
man, and not to put nobody's business out there, but like, bro, Bobby was like the coolest big brother I've ever seen in my life. And I used to look at my big brother and like, of course you're not supposed to compare and contrast, but like this was a nigga that my age
Yeah.
who had a little brother.
Yeah.
And Bobby protected his little brother like a I don't know, bro. Like bro, it was just tight, bro. So like we grew up and it was just, he ended up moving to Rowlett and
he told me, yeah.
he moved out the hood and shit and he was always still my nigga though. You know what I'm saying?
That's
and
what's
like
up, yeah.
we
You
were
didn't
never
like forget.
No,
or change up, it seemed like,
bro.
yeah.
That's how I know that like how we coming, it's not by accident.
Right.
Because even back then, Bobby was who he is, and Bobby will probably, if you ask him back then, Bobby will tell you yes, and Rikki was who he was back then.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
and
Y'all are not like a caricature.
No.
out here,
And that's the thing. Like a lot of niggas get out the house and just start trying to create fallacies, and it's just like, bro, I had the luxury of seeing other things rather than seeing Dallas first and being tainted by the snares that niggas go through. So I had the blessing of going out there and being loved in somewhere I wasn't from.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I'm
You're talking
saying?
about LA.
Yeah, LA,
Or just
Tennessee,
anywhere.
New York,
Gotcha.
Miami, Atlanta.
So you got to travel. You got to see the
Bro,
world.
niggas show me love everywhere else more than they show love here. To the point to where the love from Dallas was never needed for me to feel like I did something.
Yeah. Same.
I named
Yeah,
my
agree.
project Pleasant Grove while I was in LA. Not for these niggas. Like nigga grow side worldwide. I'ma take
Right.
it there. If y'all ain't gonna take it there, I'ma take it there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And I've noticed that like the ones that I see, because I guess I've been on whatever scene that they
Oh, yeah.
call out
Oh,
here
yeah.
for about maybe 4 years.
Yeah.
And it's just interesting to see that like you're one of the ones that you've worked with Sprite, you working with, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's like, I guess it's just because you just seem to be real, seem to be grounded, and
Yeah,
you know what I'm
and
saying?
even with the Sprite
And
thing,
just
man,
working
I
hard.
was I was more so honored than I ever felt pretentious about it. Because the campaign in general, man, it was so cool. It was called.
Yeah, how did that come about? And everything? Like,
So I had a really close friend that worked at SoundCloud, and she was just super squad oriented. Like fucked with me, fucked with everybody I was coming with, and I had got a basically an email that solicited like 10 records. So Sprite was looking for the top 10 urban like records that reflected urban reality.
Okay.
So they created a campaign called the POUR campaign, ironically enough, not P-O-O-R, but P-O-U-R.
oh, okay.
And it was purveyors of urban reality. And they chose my song All In, which is basically an anthem against not only police brutality, but my dedication to like this gang. You know, like my boy over there, he got empty on his face. We didn't talk about it because I seen him one day and he came back and he had empty on his face. So these things that we created become realer, not only just for us, but in all aspects of our life. Like my shorty, that wasn't even my shorty at the time, went and got the flag on her face. Just because how much she rocked with what we was doing.
Yeah.
So, man, if I ever was discouraged on this road, like the people that
you
were
had good
around
people around
me,
you.
Man, they made that
and
shit.
that's important.
Yeah, it could either crush a nigga or make a nigga go off. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, but we'll never fold. You know what I'm saying? My partner told me if I fold on him, nigga, he can't trust nobody.
Right.
But we've been rocking ever since.
Right.
20 homies and came and went in between, but.
Yeah, because I mean, I don't know. I don't want to bring. I don't know, cause like wasn't Heavy around or with y'all? Like what happened with that?
Heavy got the flag on his face too, man.
Oh, he do?
Yeah.
So everything good?
He probably asked you right now. You probably can't see it. Tell that nigga put some lotion on.
Oh,
Nah, that's my nigga. That's my little bro, man.
Okay.
And brothers fall out. Brothers get into it. But I'm gonna tell you something.
But y'all came back around and y'all. Cause I mean, he got amazing music.
Yeah.
That's why I was like, damn, like y'all like.
That's how we. A lot of people don't know. Like
yeah,
me
a lot
and
of people
Heavy,
don't know.
Me and Heavy jumped out to LA together.
Right. Yeah, I know.
And so
I know y'all
on
did.
$60 in the one way, he had the tickets.
Yeah.
I had the $60. We got to LA. I'm like, what's up? He said, shit, what's up?
Oh yeah.
And so in Dallas, it's all joking. Like, nigga, well, you know exactly what the fuck going on when we get out there.
Right.
Nigga, we lit.
Yeah.
And so we get out there and it's like, oh shit. And so, man, Heavy looked out for me. I looked out for him, man. And you know,
y'all was out there for 2 years.
We was out there for 2 years.
Wow.
And the crazy part about it was that, like,
how old were y'all at that time?
I was 23.
23.
About to turn 23. I was 22, turning 23.
Wow. So that's okay.
Yeah. And so, man, the funniest part is that, like, me and Heavy, our trip was so crazy because 2 months into the trip, this nigga like broke his ankle. And so he couldn't do shit because he had fucked up his ankle bullshit. Like, imagine, look, you know how I jumped over here?
Yeah.
So imagine watching your partner take off running. He jumped over a little barricade, which you don't see him no more. And then all you hear is, ah!
Oh,
like,
shit.
So the nigga fucked this shit up. And so imagine being in LA, East LA, nigga killing territory, all the vatos. You a wounded gazelle out here, bro. You limping. Nigga, we look like some targets, cuz.
Yeah, right.
You know, so, man, he had to, you know, luckily we had my homie Martin out there in East LA, real KLS representative, you know what I'm saying? He really looked out. And they nursed my nigga back to health. And while he, you know, with Thea, you know what I'm saying, getting the beans and the rice and the tortillas straight, you know what I'm saying, for lunch. Nigga, me and Martin out in the city trying to make it happen. I'm out there going to different studio sessions, like showing what I got.
Right.
You like it? You know, and you know, it was LA, and LA showed me LA.
So what do you mean by, like, so is LA like, because I've only been once.
LA is a wig.
It's a wig, so it's very fake.
It's just a wig.
I mean, that's what I keep
and that's
hearing.
the thing, like wigs sometimes look amazing.
Gotcha.
And sometimes nobody ever notices that it's a wig. And sometimes you go along your whole life and she never take a wig off in front of you.
Right.
But it's still a wig, bro. So it's just like, my whole thing.
It's just kind of what you make of it.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Now my whole thing is that I love LA. I love the access, the accessibility.
Yeah.
Enough people have bought into LA for LA to win. Enough studios have invested in accessibility and more opportunities for creation of art. Enough movie films and received acclaim out there to where they've cultivated themselves to be the place where everybody comes. So all you gotta do is make your place the place where everybody comes.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
But LA was LA, man. Like
What did you learn?
I went out there with $60 on a one-way, cuz I don't know
He told me that. Heavy told me.
Nigga,
I was
I don't know
like,
what
whoa,
I-
like,
nigga,
y'all didn't have no money.
nigga,
Like,
I don't know what I expected, nigga.
Yeah.
Like in hindsight,
Mm-hmm.
what? I don't know what the fuck I expected.
Yeah.
I know that I was going in search of what I felt like I was missing or what people always go there for.
Yeah, right, yeah.
Only to realize 2 years later that I had it the whole time.
You had it the whole time.
And
So it wasn't nothing that you that you needed to go out and find.
I had to see it. I had to see it. I had to see it for myself. I had never seen the ocean before in my life. You know what I'm saying?
Really?
I met the love of my life out there, you know?
Oh, you met her out there?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Actually,
I thought y'all had met here.
That's my brother's sister. That's
Yeah.
Debbie's little sister.
Oh.
And we met,
okay.
look, he hit me like, hey bro, city getting hot. I gotta get up out of here. I'm like, yo, I just got this studio situation in LA, come on. He's like, all right, cool, my sister gonna drive me. Your sister, she coloring his hair at the time. She always, like, that's significant in the story because she always changed the color of her hair.
Yeah,
That's
I've
just
noticed.
what she do. You know
Right,
what I'm
yeah.
saying? And I seen her on the cam and I was like, yo, hold on. Bro, who is that?
Ooh.
You know that picture of James Franco?
Yeah.
That gift?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
who is
yeah.
that nigga? He's like, but that's my sister. I'm like, your sister, nigga, or your sister? Your sister, your girls be like, that's my brother.
Yeah, that's my brother.
But no, bitch, that's incest.
Oh,
But
wow.
no, man, we met, and the first day we met, I looked her in the eyes and I kissed her in the mouth,
Wow.
and we've been rocking strong ever since.
Damn. That's crazy. I did not know that.
Yeah.
I thought, yeah. Wow.
And I didn't go out there to find it. I wasn't going out there looking for that, bro. I was trying to act crazy, nigga.
Yeah.
I was trying,
And then you got
nigga, I was trying to, nigga.
got locked down.
It was cool though. you
Yeah.
know? And not only
That's a blessing though.
and not only until my little man got here did I realize like yo, this was all by design.
Yeah.
It was all by design.
Right.
You know.
Yeah.
Cause we wasn't trying to do that, nigga. I wasn't trying to have no kids.
Right.
But I loved my shorty so much I wasn't gonna kill it, man. I wasn't
Right.
gonna.
Yeah.
Cause I'm like, nigga, you
And
ain't
I
gonna like me.
appreciate
I'm like,
that.
nigga, you ain't gonna like me no more, nigga.
Yeah.
You gonna find another nigga that ain't gonna kill it.
Right.
In my head.
Yeah. That's
Cause
true.
that's how I like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
that's true.
What woman would want to be with a nigga that didn't appreciate her gift of life?
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. That's very true.
And I had to man up, bro.
It changes you.
Hell yeah. And then I liked her enough. I was like, oh shit, I'm my baby mama fine as hell. I'm gonna marry her one day.
Yeah.
But I was just like, all right.
All right. I can deal with
Yeah, I
it.
can do that. Yo, straight up.
So I want to ask, what describe the sound of your album, what inspired the album,
Yeah.
you know, and everything, and then just to close, like, what are your goals, you know, for the year?
Okay. Man, the album, I wanted to change the way that music is digested.
Okay.
Like, not only
Kind of how, I guess, maybe how Jay-Z was trying to do with 4/4.
in a
or
sense,
444.
but more so like, I know my generation. I'm a little bit closer to my my
Right.
niggas than Jay-Z is to my
Exactly.
niggas. So I know that niggas ain't trying to hear no 4-minute song.
Yeah.
A lot of niggas ain't really
They not.
realize that yet. But
Yeah, a lot of people haven't. Because honestly, I've been seeing a lot more 1-minute songs, a lot more 2-minute songs.
Yeah.
I mean, just a lot of people come up to me, and I probably need to I haven't really understood this or
I would love to sit down with you and talk to you about the science behind it.
Yeah, no. I mean, no, it makes sense.
Yeah,
No, it makes sense. But I mean, they're coming to me asking me for music videos for a 1-minute song,
Yeah.
and then I'm trying to still charge them. You know, we
your,
about
your
to go
price
shoot.
without for sure.
without
Compromising-
understanding that.
also without compromising what you bring to the table too.
Right. Yeah.
But it's just
But
like
yeah,
streaming. Everything
exactly.
is changing, bro.
Everything's changing.
And not only
Exactly.
that, it's like
So you got to change with it.
people's
Yeah.
appetites are changing. The way that people eat is changing. The
Yeah.
way that people live, the way that people start families, like everything is different.
Everything
So
is
like
different.
until you look at it from those scopes, like you won't really see it. But I started seeing it like, man, hold on. I just gotta create the vibe. I gotta get my point across. And then before they get tired of it, I gotta take it from them. So they want some more. So they don't feel robbed.
Right.
And I still feel like I'm giving them something worth having.
Right.
And in the end result, it's fans upset with me because my songs aren't long enough.
Yeah.
So that creates the
More,
demand.
the
for music.
demand. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So,
Right.
man, it's like
Makes so much sense.
I
yeah.
started to just look at my music differently. You know, I'm like, man, I know I ain't listening to nigga shit.
Right.
If it ain't Kendrick, I ain't listening to no second verse.
Not at
or
all.
if it ain't Isaiah
Yeah.
or somebody that I actually like want to hear what they talking about.
Yeah,
So
you
I
gotta
started-
get them in the door first. Yeah.
I started to I used my story, man. The album is called "You Can't Make Me," and it was just my cry of rebellion and refusal to assimilate. My refusal of the system of the things that we put on ourselves, not that anybody else put on us.
Yeah.
You know?
Because it's always mostly
It's
ourselves.
definitely
isn't it?
self-inflicted, but at the end of the day, like, the structure has enabled us to be okay with it, and I wanted to prove that you can still be you, create an acclaimed body of work, and that you didn't have to choose. You don't have to, like, the thing with duality is that with yin and yang, it's the presence of both.
Right.
But
exactly.
people know how you rocking.
Yeah.
They know whether or not you're a good person. So
Yeah.
just know whether you're a good person or a bad person is irrelevant.
Yeah.
You
right.
know, it's just every day, every situation, every opportunity you have. And I just want to show people that, like, they don't have to choose, and nigga, they don't have to do nothing that nobody tell them to do, bro. Like, man, my mama died and I didn't know what to do.
Yeah,
You
I
know,
can imagine. I had a friend that's mother had passed. Yeah.
And she set my sister up, you know, to go to college, scholarships and all that. My sister got like 2 degrees.
Good.
She put my brother in and got my brother started. My brother's he started off at the RTVF thing at UNT.
Okay.
And now he's doing media like how he wants to. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, and with me, she just said, I want you to be happy. I want you to do what you want to do.
Yeah.
And I was like, what? I'm the baby, I'm the youngest, but.
Oh, you are? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And I was like, what about me, nigga? Like, she passed for, nigga, I decided what college I was gonna go to. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, she didn't even want me to go out there. But she passed, so like, nigga, I'm finna get up out of here.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So like, life is just all decisions, man, and how you react to it, and how you react to the stimuli and the decisions that you make afterwards. So like, I just always tried to be mindful, you know what I'm saying, and of not only my career but my legacy.
Yeah,
what
the legacy
seeds
that
I'm
you're
putting,
leaving,
what
behind.
seeds am I planting? Like, I'm super conscious of the fact that I named 2 mixtapes ago my Pleasant Grove EP. I want my name to be synonymous with it.
Right.
I want when you say Pleasant Grove, for you to not only remember my name but my parents' name, what my dad did for it. You know, and you hear that in my voice, and it's just like, I don't know. I'm looking at this shit completely different. I ain't in it for the money or the hoes or none of that. I got one of the coldest shorties I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
My son brings me a joy that I never knew existed.
Right.
I don't feel like I'm trying to prove nothing no more.
Yeah. You just being you. You just.
Man, I'm existing, man,
Yeah.
and the people I meet, the universes I explore through the different stories I'm exposed to. That's what life is about.
Gotcha.
You know, the people I affect, man.
Right. So what do you have planned for the rest of the year?
I mean, well, shit, this
Like, what are you
interview
trying
went
to
pretty
do?
great. So more visuals with ANL Media. You know what I'm saying?
That would be
You
dope.
know,
Yeah.
I wanna change the city, man. I wanna change the city not by hey y'all follow me, but like, no, nigga, I'm just gonna show y'all niggas how to do it.
Yeah, how to do it. Because clearly a lot of people is lost.
And it's okay.
They don't know what they're
doing. But
doing.
the problem is a lot of niggas are not okay with admitting that they don't know what they're doing.
Thank you. Yeah.
And I had to be realistic with myself.
Yeah.
Enough
you have
niggas
to
had to
admit.
ask me, what do you want? What do you need? In order for me to realize, damn, bro, I don't even know what I want out here.
Right.
I'm just hustling to be hustling.
Yeah, just
I might as
hustling.
well be selling weed.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. It's something me and my partner have discussed.
You know what I'm saying?
Because
So,
it's
like,
like we hustling down here. You kind of gotta raise
You
yourself
have
up.
to.
You gotta ask for help.
In order to,
for you
to even get a different reaction, you have to throw a new variable into your equation.
Exactly.
You have to. There's
Exactly.
no other way you're gonna get anything different.
Yeah.
So I started just checking my own shit, man. Like, nigga, how can I change that? How can I do this? How can I get somebody else? How can I?
Right.
And it just all fell into place. So, man, more progression, more growth, more life. My son gonna be he's gonna be a year in July.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
That's exciting.
Yeah, he's 6 months right now. So like, it's
Yeah.
crazy watching him grow every day. And nigga, I'm excited for life.
Yeah.
I'm gonna rock with this album for a little bit longer. I'm gonna show people how to create an album, how to create something from nothing.
Right.
And after that, I'm on the gas.
Yes.
I wanna put my foot on their neck. And
As you
that's
should.
what I plan on doing.
As you should.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that is a wrap
Yeah.
for
yeah,
today.
Yeah. Yo, thank you. Thank
Yeah,
you.
I know. Let's give me a hug.
Thank you for real. I
Yeah,
appreciate it.
we finally linked.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. And it's tight. I knew it wasn't gonna be weird,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
But yeah, man. Appreciate y'all. Ricky Blue.
We out of here.
Infi International on my flag. OMF. We in this.
Ooh, ooh. Oh Lord. Just press record. I got it the way I want
It's
it.
just nigga rigged, bro. like, yes it is, yes it is.
It's
it
straight, like we in the center.
Nigga said it is.
No. We in the center now?
Yeah, man.
It's
a
us.
constant hustle.
Yeah. Because you've been out here for about, oh, well, let me introduce. So everything's rolling?
Yeah.
All right. Hey guys, this is, okay, let's do it again. Hey guys, this is Reneé with ANL Media.
That's Reneé.
With,
Who are you?
I said this
Can
is.
this be the beginning? We can just make it like a whole bunch of bloopers in the beginning.
Yeah, we will. So we can't talk now. I didn't even know you had a videographer.
Yeah, man. That's my brother-in-law.
Oh, really?
Our girls are real sisters. They brother cousins.
Wow.
It's like the universe just kept on making us be cool story.
Mm-hmm.
We were slick about the fight first time we met.
Really?
Yeah.
You and him?
Yes.
Damn.
But we ended up being like best friends.
Really?
It's crazy.
That's typically how it works out.
I thought
right.
we started already.
We probably did.
My bad. I'm joking.
Because we'll cut this in. Hey guys, this is Reneé with ANL Media. Yes, I did it again. Jeremy shaking his head. This is, okay, I'll start it over again. Damn.
I am. I'm Reneé.
That's how I
From
talk.
ANL Media. And we are here today with Rikki Blue,
Behind the hustle.
leader of the youth.